second. You know how we do this. Oh man, hi. I hope you're doing well, Auntie.
Huh?
I said, I hope you're doing well, Auntie.
I am. I hope you are too, baby. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing good. A little
Good.
tired. A little tired today. I've been moving and shaking.
Mm, yeah, that beats the life. Got
I
it
had-
with your fresh cut though. Your cut looks fantastic.
Talking about bald.
Oh, you got a little fade on the side.
Well, that's just the hair that grew back a little bit. You see that? I didn't shave. I didn't shave this morning or last night, so this is what happened.
I love it.
We keep it real out here. I show vulnerability.
Look here.
We back. This is episode 85. Let's beer in. Huh?
I said, wow, 85.
Yeah. 6 more episodes, and this show will have 91. We have to do a special episode for
The
Grandpa.
special episode for 91, yeah.
Oh yes. So
Yeah, 91.
let's beer in. Grandpa, what you got today?
I got some dirty blonde.
Ooh, better watch it.
Alcohol.
He said that amorously.
Made in Motown, the city
Motown.
The tune came from. Motown is the place to put us on the map, and this is where the beer is made at. So you got to be some pretty good beer, huh?
Yes, sir. I think so.
It sounds like we starting out high. It got a story.
What you naming it, Grandpa?
Or rating it.
Well, I'm rating it at.
Yeah,
I'm gonna start with a 6. It's Dirty Blonde, then from Detroit.
Oh man, this could be a record-setting episode.
Everything's good come out of Detroit.
Everything good come out of Detroit.
That's right.
That's starting at the top for Pops.
It's so cold in the deep.
It's so cold in the deep.
That is a classic. They should have won a Grammy.
If I put a head on this beer, I might even increase it before I taste it.
Wait a minute.
You said the Dirty Blonde got a lot of good head.
Look at that.
Look, Joshua, he said the Dirty Blonde got a lot of good head on it.
A lot of good head.
Y'all are chilling.
That'll be good because it sure look good.
Yes.
Did it creep up to 6.25?
That shouldn't be no problem.
Okay.
Yeah, what you drinking there?
We went out and it's got beer especially for the show. So this is Hop Slam.
Oh, that's a completely different beer.
Yeah. So Hop Slam Ales, the 10% ABV.
Time out. You said Auntie went out?
No, I didn't go today. He went.
I actually went out.
You went outside?
Man, I had the sunroof open and everything.
Oh,
So, yeah, it's a double IPA.
Yeah, it's a double IPA. I ended up spending over $200 today.
You should have brought all the beer on the show to show how much you get.
I go get it while y'all beering in. You pick up. You start with your rating. All right, yeah, you pour it. I'm gonna be right back. I go get the rest of the beer.
It sure is pretty.
It sure is pretty. It tastes good too.
Where's it made at?
Michigan.
It's not Michigan.
Yes,
it is Michigan. It is Michigan. It's Comstock, Michigan.
Okay.
You know what? I think Pops. Who is your brewery? Is it Bell's?
Who my brewery?
I think which beer company made your beer on there? The Dirty Blondes. I can't remember.
Atwater.
Oh, Atwater.
Atwater, yeah. And you know what? Atwater. That's the street down in there, right down there. It used to be in Black Bottom. Marine, Black Bottom. Atwater. That's where Atwater was.
So just from the smell, I'll say this Hop Slam is one of those beers that has the reputation of being amazing and great, and everybody runs out and get it, and oh my gosh, you got some Hop Slam, and they want to spend a whole bunch of money on it. It's good, but I think it's overrated. But let's see, I'm gonna be open because it's been a while since I've had it. From the smell, I'm giving it a 6.5.
6.5. Let me taste mine, see if I can bring it up.
All right, cheers. Oh, nephew, what you got?
I got from the special my mama. I was gonna say something different.
I was about to say your sponsor.
My sponsor, there we go. My beer sponsor got it. I don't know what she was trying to tell me, but I got a dirty bastard today.
We got dirty bastards. We got dirty blondes. Everybody just messed.
Founders. It smells really, really caramelly. It's got a nice sweet smell to it. It's it kind of smells too sweet, so I don't know how I'm gonna like this. I'm gonna start with a 4 because
it's not real sweet. I like dirty bastards.
Yeah.
All right, cheers, y'all.
Cheers.
All right.
I'm thinking 8.5.
You going 8.5 on your hop slam?
On the before.
I'm gonna have to fight through. I'm gonna have to fight through drinking all this today, y'all. This is not.
It's too sweet for you.
It's weird because it's sweet and bitter at the same time. I don't know about that. I would.
Yeah, it's been a while since I heard dirty bastard. I think, as a matter of fact, the last time I had it, we were in Michigan.
It didn't drop to a 3 for me.
Dang. Yeah, I'm still at. I'll say what I say 6.5. I might go 6.75. It's 7. It's drinkable. It's good, but it ain't amazing.
It should be ice cold.
Oh, dang,
I give this. It's warmer. I give it an 8.
You man by.
Grandpa, your internet's going out a little bit. All right. Well, while Grandpa's internet's catching up.
There you go.
Oh, there we go.
Say it again, Pops.
No, I was just wondering what Joshua's bill was. A 3?
Yeah, it's a 3. It's a 3.
Man, he's tougher than that. He don't like that.
I do not.
I don't break no 3s. So tell me what that is again.
Dirty bastard. But I found it is not good.
I don't drink no 3s.
I mean, it's probably good to somebody.
That's an appropriate name for a 3, ain't it?
Yeah, dirty bastard.
It's good to somebody. It's just not good to me. But I forgot to. I got to give a shout to our other sponsor. The
official sponsor.
The official sponsor. The Vera Rankin Show is a juice company. That's great. We Juice, OUIJUICE, We Juice. Drink your vitamins. Don't forget to use the coupon code CBZ10 to get $10 off your next order. It's great. Grandpa's actually getting sponsored by it when he goes to Senior Olympics. He'll get his outfit and everything made. It's gonna be great when he wins gold.
Indeed.
Inkster internet be acting up some days.
Yeah, he getting feedback and everything.
Grandpa done touched some buttons, man. You know, when Grandpa gets the feeling, he done changed everything. He's still talking. We laughing. He laughing something else.
Yeah, we can't hear you, Dad.
No, I'm sitting right here in front of the TV. I mean, in front of the laptop.
I feel like this old. Right. I feel like this is an old Chinese film. Like his mouth was moving, but the words are matching to the
delay. You know, it may have been because he was connected to those headphones earlier.
It could have. That could be it.
Well, he good now, though.
It's still over there. I ain't never changed nothing. I just laid them down. Of course, they hooked up to Freddie's laptop. That's what they say on it. They tell me every time.
Oh man, your internet's slowing down or something.
It's all right, Grandpa. We got you. Dang, we're gonna have to wait for his thing to ask him some questions about how his thing went.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But Grandpa, give it a minute for your internet to catch up. We can get to the questioning because we got to know some things. Dang, I really can't hear that feedback.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, well, how did that start though?
I don't even. You never know. I'm telling you, Grandpa.
It's no feedback now.
All right, fine. I thought it was just because I was talking. Because it don't mess up when Auntie say anything. Everything's perfect for Auntie.
Thank you.
It might be good now though.
I think Grandma might have turned his volume off.
You can't hear me?
No, we can hear you.
Yeah,
whatever you just did, leave it like you just did. It's perfect now. Oh, no, it's not.
No, it's not.
I don't know what's going on because Just wait.
I knew it was gonna happen. The
Are you
moment he put them headphones in, I knew something was gonna go downhill. I knew it. Anytime we try to add some new
Y'all
technology,
brought it up. Why did you bring up the headphones?
I was just trying to make it better. That was my fault. I shouldn't have tried to make it better.
Oh my goodness.
You know what? Well, let's give it a second. Well, that's cleaned up. Let me ask y'all something, man.
I got another laptop.
Oh no, grab it.
You good.
Hey, no. Grandpa,
Dad,
go.
you good. We can hear you now. Everything is good. Don't touch
Grandpa,
nothing.
don't do nothing.
Yeah.
He done did something. I know it. You see that smile on his face? He came back like I done made it better, y'all.
And now we
Oh, Grandpa, this is hilarious.
Yeah, now it's not working again.
Hold up, Grandpa. Hold on.
Maybe you need to reconnect.
No, stop it, Grandpa. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, good. We're good.
Can you hear me?
Yes, you know what? We're
It's
good.
delayed.
Don't do nothing else. This is great at this point. If you can hear us, we can hear you.
Oh, okay.
All right, yeah, don't touch nothing. We good.
All right,
Yeah.
so let's get to the
Okay.
beginning of this. So, Grandpa, you got your shot the other day, right? No, something's wrong with the connection. That's weird.
Yeah, your internet connection is bad.
What's going on?
It's all right, Grandpa. I mean, yeah, man, this is tech support with Grandpa Part 2. I remember we had to do this before. We had to get logged back in.
Look, well, in the meantime, here's my haul of beer today. So
There you
I
go.
got these are 4-packs. So 3 different 4-packs. Then the 6-pack of this. And then I got a deuce of more Bourbon County, but like a really exclusive one.
Speak on what the choices you done made, because that's a lot of different beers I never seen before.
Yeah, so we introduced the Hop Slam. So Revolution Brewing, I believe they in Chicago. They do a deep brewing series that's like a real exclusive series. Not exclusive, it's seasonal, right? Like it only comes out certain times out of the year. But these are really good. So these are bourbon barrel aged barley wines. So these are 2 different ones that they did from here, and they're 12.5 and 15%.
Gonna get you drunk.
Yeah, 15.8% and 12.4.
That up here. It's Ashley's birthday coming up. She might like to try some of those a little bit. You never
know. Those are really complex. It's a really good beer. You would appreciate it. You don't just drink them to the head. And this is another barley wine.
I picked up what you put down, nephew. I picked up what you put down.
Your niece. Your niece is she's like the highfalutin. That's a highfalutin alcohol right
there. Yeah. Something
that's your wife. Don't be trying to put it on top of my niece. That's your wife.
They should have never gave you
man, y'all were there at Thanksgiving, man. When she pulled me to the side. It's like, because there's different types of forks. And I'm over here using the same type of fork for everything.
Yeah.
And you know how she is during the holidays. She done make everything to the umpteenth. So it's just like everything I be in this place. But I love her and I don't want my food supply to stop.
Because the girl can cook.
Yes, she can.
I'm not trying to go back to single man cooking. I ain't trying to go back. I ain't trying to go back to canned sauce for spaghetti noodles. She making stuff fresh. I can't go back. Like, it's a problem, man. Like, once you didn't have stuff made from scratch, changes your life.
I didn't even know it was supposed to taste that way, huh?
Oh, Pops, you muted yourself.
I muted him because it was feedback.
He's trying to say something.
Okay. Ask to unmute. Oh, you got to unmute it, Grandpa?
Yep.
I ain't know. I thought I can mute. Okay.
Now, like as a host, you have to ask.
Oh, dang.
Here we go.
And a new wrinkle to this.
Yeah.
Girl, Grandpa don't even know we asked him to unmute. He's just talking.
Dad, you got to move the mouse, and then in the lower left-hand corner of Zoom, click the microphone.
Oh yeah, you got don't move the screen.
Yeah, move the mouse, And then the lower left-hand corner of Zoom, you see that microphone down there.
Oh,
like click the microphone.
Watching the microphone to see when it's gonna go from red.
He's not doing it.
Grandpa, you got okay. So look at the bottom left of your mouse. Look at the bottom left of your screen, Grandpa. When you move the mouse, it'll pop up.
He's not moving the mouse.
I don't think he's moving.
Yes, he is. He's looking for it.
There you go. You got
Grandpa,
it.
you did it.
You got it. I don't know why we can't hear you.
Because I think I messed up when I asked him to try and improve it. Yeah, we can sort of hear you.
It's like real distorted.
Hey, Pops, do you have a different internet network?
All the time, you know, I can't understand why it's being distorted like that.
It's working. Don't touch nothing. Are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah,
perfect. That's perfect.
All right, so Pops, how was it when you got your shot the other day? Go.
Say that again about my shot.
Yeah, how'd you do it? How was it?
Oh man, it went perfect, man. Went to the VA, walked in there, you know, and they took to the table, handed my card, and said, go to the next table, the lady gave me a shot. And I just go to another table, and she said, you know, what kind of cute? And I said, yeah, they so cute.
Hey, what if his picture wasn't actually bad and this is a byproduct of the show?
Right. I said, yeah, Hank thinks so too. He's pretty cute. We had a nice time though. Everybody was very cordial in there. You know, the women, man.
A lady hit on you, Grandpa?
Right. I'm like, who said who pretty cute?
Huh? No, I say on Hank. She told Hank he looked kind of cute. I said, yeah, he thinks so too.
He sure does.
Oh, apparently two people agree now.
Right.
He think he's cute too.
So is nephew frozen for you too, Pooh?
Yeah.
I'm frozen?
Your picture's frozen on our screen.
Well, we can hear you.
All right, well, you know, we're just gonna go with it today. I don't know. This is a technical difficulty issue today. But so Grandpa, so,
you got that. The host. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
okay, I heard you now.
You don't hear me?
Grandpa.
I don't know what's going on.
Grandpa. Let me re-add you back. Maybe that's it. Okay.
I hear you.
No, I'm saying let me re-add you back, and then we'll maybe that'll fix it.
He want to take you off Zoom and then put you back on.
Actually, I don't know which Freddie Taylor it is.
Okay.
Can you?
Oh, you know what?
I'll change my name.
Yeah.
Which one is this? They're both spelled the same.
He's about to change it.
Okay. This is a real show when you got people showing. We showing the behind the scenes. Oh, okay. Okay.
The second. You ginger.
My birth certificate say something different.
All right, Grandpa. I'm about to remove you and then I'm gonna re-add you.
Okay. All right. I'm waiting.
All right. Cool. All right.
All right. Sounds good. The Josh was still frozen.
It says once removed, Freddie would not be able to rejoin the meeting.
Oh yeah, that's true. He'll have to leave and then come back.
Oh.
All right. Well, we'll try it.
Don't remove him.
Oh, okay.
I'm good. You don't hear me?
I can hear you well. You're perfect now.
All right, we're just going to figure it out. This is what it is. But so, Grandpa, do you feel any side effects? Do you feel fine? Everything okay?
Everything okay?
Yeah, is there any side effects? You don't feel headaches? You don't get any soreness?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Man.
What happened? Say it again, Pops.
Can you hear me now?
We can hear you a little bit.
Hello?
We can hear you a little bit.
Nah.
So I ain't doing nothing. That's Josh. What you doing over there?
That is now it's working. So, do you feel any side effects from the shot?
None whatsoever. It was a little sore that night. The next morning, it felt pretty good. And now I don't even know I had a shot. You know, now I'm better than that one over here.
That was what, about 5 days ago?
Sunday.
Yeah,
that's almost 3 days, 4 days. Sunday morning.
But you got it Friday.
No, Sunday.
Oh,
Me
Sunday?
and Hank went to the Veterans Hospital Sunday morning.
Okay.
Did you use an ice pad or a heating pad or anything afterwards?
No, I didn't.
Are you certain that that's your internet and not the vaccine making you talk? That's what it is, Chris. That's the side.
The vaccine and messed up.
Y'all can't hear me?
We can eat now.
Now we can. It be going in and out.
And Joshua's just.
Okay.
It's not the volume. It's not the volume, Dad. It starts to make you sound like a robot. Like you be talking, then we hear like a robot sound.
Oh, okay.
But it's not all the time. Like right now, you sound perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what's going on, man.
Maybe it's Michigan. I don't know, man. But
it's got to be Michigan. Everything is good come out of Detroit, but the internet.
You know what? That's because we haven't received our Michigan donuts yet. They're punishing y'all.
That's right. Until I get my steak.
Huh?
I think
I heard you say you're gonna be on your way.
So they're gonna be on their way.
No, they know they. You driving, our nephew.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's your turn.
What's going on with the sound?
Yeah, it's great now.
It's got to be the internet.
It's gotta be.
It's got to be like your service, because the service, it's spotty anyway, right? Like
it's spotty.
So, Pops, do you have two different networks in the house? Is there a different one you can switch to? Because like we have two of them here in the house.
Yeah, I'm on T-Mobile, but T-Mobile is also tied into my Echoes is tied into T-Mobile. That's the one that Josh got me down as Freddie's.
Don't say it.
The
security.
Yeah, don't say it.
Oh. I'm gonna have to go over there and fix some stuff. I can see it. It's all right.
Yes. Let's
switch gears because we just keep hitting this wall with the sound. But let me see something. So I think I posted. Did y'all see that thing I posted a few days ago about that little girl who was in the all-white school who she noticed there wasn't any real Black history information being given, so she spoke out against it. Did y'all see that?
I did.
Was something like a Pooh Bear posted and I reposted? Let me pull it up.
Okay.
I feel like you might have sent that to me.
It was a few days ago, and it was about. Okay, here it is. So it was about Isra High Local. Dang, I'm mispronouncing your name. Forgive me, but on a 10-year-old logged into Zoom school, and her social studies teacher told the class that they would spend the day learning about the roles of the founding fathers in America, right? And can y'all hear me?
Mm-hmm.
And she is talking about that. She's like, she didn't know her class could have a conversation about the origins of America without talking about the contributions of enslaved Black people whose unpaid labor were integral to shaping the United States as a leading global economy. So she knew the history, but she wasn't sure why her class wasn't teaching the history while they were talking about founding fathers and all that.
How old is she?
She was 10 years. She was 10 years old.
Wow.
So she brought this up in her history class. I'm butchering her name. I wish I heard someone say it, but I know it's Iris is the first one. Our Iris is the first name. But it's interesting. I think that's a sign of good things when a 10-year-old knows enough about it that they can confront their teacher and the rest of the school structure about, well, if you're teaching this, why not the other things? This goes hand in hand with some things I'll talk about with other people today about Dr. Seuss and like how they're taking those books down. Our family or whoever who owns Dr. Seuss's name is like, we're not going to print these 6 books that were inherently racist. And some white people like, we like, why are we taking these books down and blah blah blah, like just don't buy them if you like. And I was telling them, I was like, you know what, I agree with that. Why try to cover up the bad parts of history, the things that are ugly in history? And they're like, yeah, that's great. I understand that. It's great that you get it. I'm like, yeah. So like, y'all should definitely want to talk about how, Black people weren't slaves for the entirety of history and our achievements throughout time. And our accomplishments are just the same 8 people on Black History Month. And it's interesting. It's nice when you can confront people with their own logic, because if you're going to fight so hard to keep Dr. Seuss and everything good or bad he may have done, but you don't want to uncover the true history of America, there's a problem with that.
That reminds me of have you seen the show? There's a show on Netflix called Jenny in Georgia.
Yeah, I've seen the cover of the show, like the choice.
So you know what I'm talking about. Then that cover is what made me watch the show. So for anyone who doesn't know, it's a young mixed girl just transferred to a new school. White male teacher hands out the syllabus for the year.
Time out. I gotta ask a question.
Yeah.
Is there such thing as mixed in a racist country?
Here we go. Look here. We're all mixed to an extent, but she's what we consider to be a white mother, Black curly hair, all that good stuff. She goes into a new classroom. The teacher passes out the syllabus. I believe it was an English class. And he's talking, he's sort of dismissive of her. So he passes out the syllabus and there are 16 authors on there. And she just breaks it down. She was like, on this syllabus, there are 16 authors. Of them, 14 are men and 15 are white. And I'm afraid that by reading this list, it will not, what did she say, nephew? That she would not be able to film. She said, and I guarantee that the one Black author will come up around Black History Month. Just pop up. And I'm just afraid that this representation of authors does not represent me and I will not feel included and just all of that good stuff. But just made me think about that baby girl, where I love students, especially all children who find the courage to speak up when they see things that are wrong. And for a 10-year-old to do that, boy, I'd have been too happy. My baby got all the frozen yogurt she could have that night. All of it.
Well, I mean, that shows that for the lack of them teaching that environment, it shows that was a safe enough environment for her to be able to say that. Because when apparently in the article said she was the only Black student in that school or in that classroom. So for her to be able to feel that she could be that, I mean, maybe it wasn't safe space. I don't know. I'm not there.
But maybe she's just confident enough. It doesn't matter if it's a safe space.
Well, no, I'm saying for the both sides of it. I mean, it could be either or for me. It could be like she felt like, I can say this. I don't feel like I'm threatened, because that's, at any given time, being the only Black person in an environment full of people who aren't like you or aren't Black is inherently a question of everything you say. Like, is this going to be a situation where I'm going to get blowback? And as a little kid, this is a 10-year-old. I don't expect a 10-year-old to have the want to do certain things like in that situation. You're 10. Now you're a kid. I don't expect you to try to be a savior or to go against the grain. I mean, I'm trying to say this without saying that it was like without giving her big ups, because I'm happy she did it. I'm happy that I can read that and say that, like, she's like, hey, I know these facts to be true. Why aren't you teaching these facts as a part of this, as opposed to just being an aside?
I think that she was raised to be confident. So, Pop, You experienced that more than any of us with being the only or part of the few Black kids in a white environment. And I'm sure they weren't even pushing Black history back then. Do you feel like, did you ever say anything? Or I mean, I'm sure your time was different though.
You say, did I ever say anything?
Yeah.
Like when school was out and you talk to the kids that went through that particular class, and everybody comes up with the same story. You know, like I told you about the story. The first thing they go on me, so much time. And then when they get in high school, we talk about this history.
All right, I got it.
Compromise. The Civil War, you know, but nothing of any consequence. You never knew anything before 1620 with the Plymouth, or 1619 before with the Mayflower, or whatever, you know. But that's where the history started at, you know.
I'm calling you, Grandpa.
I'm not gonna say it's on that.
Yeah, answer it, Grandpa.
Sound good over there.
Yeah,
Okay.
it does it like every 30 seconds or a minute or so for about 10
Hello?
seconds.
Grandpa,
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Can y'all hear this?
Yeah, I can hear you.
No, can y'all hear this? Auntie and Uncle.
It's
Yeah, it's like delayed or something. But go ahead.
the echoing.
Yeah, it's echoing because it won't echo when Grandpa talks though, because I have him on mute now.
Now the microphones are screeching.
Oh, that was a bad plan.
Yeah.
You try.
Ask him to unmute again.
Unmute again. I thought it was gonna not do what it was supposed to do. You know, I'm trying to hit it from different angles. But
it's just funny because your Frozen's still on the screen. Pops is going in and out.
Yeah, not unmute your mic again, Pops, on the Zoom.
Grandpa, you hear us?
I thought he was trying to do it.
Or maybe
on your Zoom, Dad, on the computer. On the computer, unmute.
The shrug like,
Oh, he's just talking. He's like, y'all not gonna get these gems I'm talking
Hey,
about.
Pops, you gotta unmute.
Dad, we can't hear you.
You have to unmute yourself again.
Unmute the Zoom. In the lower left corner of the Zoom, click the microphone.
Oh, I love Grandpa so much.
This is the best.
The lower left corner of Zoom, there's a microphone.
Oh my God!
When you move your mouse around.
Oh, Grandpa.
It's not on the phone, Dad. Not on the phone, on the computer.
Oh.
Hey, nephew, can you text him the link?
Oh, yeah, text him the link. Yeah,
text him the link so that way he can call in from his phone.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
That's a good idea. There we go. Come on, Crystal. Get some ideas.
That doggone Black woman, right?
That's what Grandpa always be saying. He be saving us, steady saving us.
You trying to say it now? Look.
Copy invitation, copy invite link. Okay. All right. So how do I paste it now? All right. Oh, this is a lot. All right. I'm gonna try to text it to you, Grandpa. Oh, this is great. Well, give your opinion, Uncle Pooh Bear. You ain't really said nothing today, man. You know, you're normally gung ho about this stuff.
Right.
Yeah, I just, I don't know, man. Like, I'm at the point where, like, white people know damn well what's happening, bro. They know what's happening. They know they don't want it for their kids. Huh?
This ain't about white people. This is the fact that,
No, of course it is. It's always about white people, because you said, well, at least the baby feels comfortable in that environment to speak up for themselves. This is about white people creating spaces where the baby could feel comfortable, which is really not comfortable, because ever since that baby been in that school, there's been a total assault on their history, their culture, and their self-esteem and their confidence. So the fact that this baby slipped through the cracks and had the confidence to speak up, that's really where the catch is. Yeah. It's like, how did this happen? We've set up an environment that is aggressive towards them from birth. How did this baby become 10 years old and have the wherewithal and understanding and then the confidence to speak up? We got to adjust the program and dampen out these spirits a little sooner then.
Yeah, I don't think it's about the baby being in a comfort zone, because if that was the case, if that school was like, oh, everybody's included, I want everybody to feel
right. I'm not giving the
doggone curriculum would have reflected that.
Exactly.
I think this baby was raised by some parents who told her who she was.
Exactly.
Who had the conversations with her
and
say, let us know what's going on in school. And she probably heard the parents talk about it. They probably sat down and talked like this school needs to be doing more. And that baby jumped in and said, oh, Pop's trying to show us something.
I'm trying to say, so, Dad, you got to unmute. You got to unmute the computer.
I'm still trying to text.
In the lower left-hand corner of the Zoom, there's a microphone. Move your cursor on the computer, Dad.
Yeah, he was trying to show us a video.
Well, I mean, Grandpa did it before. I don't know why he's not doing it again.
Yeah, he's not listening. He just
Grandpa,
wants to show his phone.
Grandpa, I sent you the link.
Check your text messages.
Check your phone. I just texted you.
Check your text message from Joshua.
Watch him unmute it and be like, I got your message.
Yeah. Check your text messages from Joshua, Dad, and then click that link.
Oh, this is great.
Call him, Josh.
I'm calling him now.
Auntie's like, I'll take this to my own hands.
Yeah.
Like
I love the little girl for speaking up, but it's sad that it take a 10-year-old to tell the damn truth. This is why I say it's about white people, because ain't nothing in this country gonna change until quote unquote the good white people decide that they had enough, because they the ones that got to get their damn cousins in line. That's who the hell is doing this. Let's stop acting like they don't know these individuals, right? Oh no, Freddie, every white individual don't know all of the people, the movers and shakers. Yeah, but the voters that's keeping them comfortably in power, right? Comfortably where they can talk and do anything that they want to anybody else besides their children, and they're cool with that. If good white people wasn't cool with that, none of this shit would ever happen. So we always like trying to figure out ways to make it make sense. Why don't they understand? They understand. They goddamn know. They know. If they don't know nothing else, whatever we experiencing, they know they don't want that shit for their children. And that's enough for them to really realize that it's not about equality in this country. And they know this shit. Like they know this shit. I'm just tired of the conversation pussyfooting around it, acting like grown-ass adults don't know what the hell is going on. They know what's going on. They don't give a damn because it's not threatening their children and they're benefiting from it. That's just the facts. Like if people got a problem with the facts, then we just could never have a conversation. And I'll never like dumb it down to make them feel comfortable. You shouldn't feel comfortable. You should feel like you're on some fuck shit. That's how you should feel, because you are. Like it's ridiculous, bro. Like it's ridiculous, and like I guess I'm just like past the point of like talking about it, because this shit don't matter. You ain't got enough reason in the world to make these people act right.
So let me ask you, man, how you feel about when your former president said that well, he's like, well, I couldn't do anything about reparations because of the white people just felt the white backlash. Like, how you feel about that skullduggery?
I mean, it's the brilliance of it was they put the black dude in power to get around this. But I can understand, bro. Like people get mad at me when I be saying Obama, like I'm not the biggest Obama fan. But we know damn well that he is voted into office by the majority of the country, which is these good white people, right? So they're not going for it because the corporation's not going for it. And it's all ran by these good white people who didn't have a foot on our neck doing slavery and wasn't part of all of that thing and this and that. But they sure as hell is benefiting from all of it. And they're not trying to upset the apple cart because they might drop a couple of the crumbs that they've gathered on the backs of our ancestors. And like the wheel goes round and round.
Okay, I got it unmuted.
There we go.
Oh. We're in a different world now.
Yeah.
Can you hear it, Kesha?
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
I got fired up, but
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, okay.
It's muted though.
Yeah, I got fired up, man. But that's just, it's just like we had the same damn conversations every night. Not us, but not to messed up again, Pops.
Hey, Grandpa, move your headphones away. Move your headphones away. Yeah, you said we've been hacked.
He said we did.
Grandpa,
Pops, put your headphones back over by the TV.
He can't turn off his phone. He said something's going on.
The headphones is off.
No, move them
They
away.
ain't even on. There's power going to the headphones.
We can hear him with the headphones near.
All right, well, hold your hand just like that.
Crystal Taylor.
Oh, that was me. I was calling again, Pops. Joshua sent you the link on your phone if you want to try to call in from your phone and see if that network will work better.
I heard Crystal Taylor. I was laughing, but when that happened, I was like, Grandma,
I was like, we have been hacked.
We done got invaded.
And you know, I tell you what, today, when the big boy went in the kitchen laughing and talking, and he said something, just said, man, good, I feel great about that. He didn't say her name or nothing. And Alexa chimed in and was like, that's great to hear. We both looked like, what the heck? Like, we didn't say her name or nothing. We were just having a conversation, and she just jumped on in with it. So, yeah. Technology.
Yeah.
Did you get the news that some athlete, they didn't say who it was, bought Ebony and Jet?
Yeah, the baseball player.
March the 1st will be, huh?
Was he the baseball player or the basketball player?
It was yes, an athlete. I don't know, might have been a baseball player or football for somebody, but they had a debut Monday, March the 1st, was they're gonna have the edition of Jet and Ebony. And there's a black woman, she's the CEO.
I can't hear you. We can't hear you. You went out again.
Well, to answer Grandpa's question, I did not hear about this.
Yeah, I knew about it.
Yeah, his
He
name
hear
bought
me
it for
now?
$14 million.
Yeah,
Tony Bridgman. He
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
You can't hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
I don't hear you.
Can you call in from your phone?
Something is wrong here. Very
Dad.
much wrong.
Use your phone.
Okay, I heard you. Say something.
Use your phone though. Use your phone.
I sent you
It's
the
only
link.
gonna work for 10 seconds, then it ain't gonna work no more.
I sent you the link on your phone. Grandpa texted you.
Yeah, check your text messages and then click in from the phone. Yeah, but he bought it for $14 million. But I mean, hopefully the brand is strong enough and he can figure out a way to turn it around.
What did he pay for it?
14
$14
million.
million.
14 million.
Yeah.
Grandpa, see if you can log in through the thing I sent you in the text.
Okay, I got a download from App Store.
Oh Lord.
I thought he had it on his phone.
What should I
Yeah,
do
download.
anything? Download from App Store?
Yeah, the
Yes, sir.
Zoom.
Yeah, the Zoom.
This is
Or should I do a view?
the dirty blind in this episode is the internet.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Oh,
We didn't see that one coming.
no, this is what happens, man. This is a slow climb.
Yeah.
But what was dang, I didn't forget what I was gonna say. This dirty bastard that made me forget a few things.
Yeah, but I get fired up around this discussion, man, because we all love to talk about it, but they ain't trying to change it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's destroying our children. Like the more and more I learn, the more and more I'm learning that this is psychological terrorism. That's exactly what is happening with our children in this school system. They're just being terrorized. All they're learning is people that look like them and their family members ain't shit. ain't contributed nothing to the society, ain't did nothing noteworthy on the planet, and you are marginalized to the nth in every activity, in everything that's going on, and it destroys and erodes their self-confidence. This is psychological terrorism, and they know it. It's not even, and the studies that I read are written by white people. They know this information. This is why I get frustrated, because it's deliberate, it's aggressive, and it's nonstop, and they damn well know it.
Hey, Uncle Pooh, you hear me?
Yeah.
So I actually found that my mom brought them over to the house, right?
You hear me?
Yeah, Grandpa.
You can hear me?
No, well, sort of.
We can for a second, but it's gonna go back out.
Did you use
Did he give up on the phone?
Huh?
Did he give up on the phone?
I
Huh?
don't know. I think he's still
Yeah,
trying.
I gave her on the phone. It took me to Zoom there. And they asked me, did I want to download the app?
Yes.
That sounds about you.
Can't hear me?
Yeah, so you can download Zoom so that you can get it on your phone.
Grandpa don't even care about what we talking about.
The shoulder shrug, he gave up. I'll forget it.
But hold on, like I was saying, so my mom brought over like a notebook I had from like junior high school, right? And each of these was just like a, what's this like about how the universe and like the earth and everything is formed. You had to give like an essay question. It says Grandpa's echo.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good again. So it's an essay, write an essay basically, like let me phrase it, a paragraph each about each stage of how the universe was formed, right? Like, the Big Bang and all that good stuff, right? And I get to the seventh part of the essay, right? And I don't know how, I don't even remember what this question was about all the way, but I wrote in here, like now that we're getting to the part of like how America was formed, right? All the way from universe to America. I wrote, and this is like on the page, a Venn diagram saying middle and south. So I made a diagram where in the middle, I don't know where I was thinking about, but the middle part of America was slaves, and they're led by a king and religion. And the south part of America was slaves led by a lord and religion. In the center of the diagram was slavery is a religion. So I don't know what I was thinking about when I was in high school, but that goes to what you were talking about how like kids really are getting indoctrinated, because like to be able to come to conclusion that like the common basis between a belief system, and at least for Black people in America, was slavery and religion, we would mean that slavery was a religion.
Pretty much. Yeah.
And that's detrimental, because like you said, there's studies that show people who don't know about their history or about their people don't have the highest view of themselves. But it was interesting. It's well timed that came up. The last thing I want to bring up before we have to close the show is, how do y'all feel about the fact that there's not a lot of Asian people in Congress or representative in the United States government, but how quickly the narrative came that for some reason Black people are whooping Asian people's asses, but when Black women were getting attacked in these salons and Black people being harassed in these stores for years by Asian people, we don't see anything about it on the big news. But CNN and ABC and all of them had exposés about how Asian people are getting run down by Black people.
I hadn't heard that.
Yeah, I'm not hip.
Oh,
but I believe it.
So it was it's actually you guys got any, like, have you seen CNN or anything lately?
I don't like to watch TV. That's a shame, especially the news.
Well, it's things out recently. You're not saying that Black people are just like terrorizing, going after Asian people, and it's interesting. It's not to say that that's right, that anybody should be hurt or anything. I'm not saying that. I'm saying is the difference in like how like Grandpa likes to bring up there's incremental change, especially like, well, we got all these Black people and the government, this, that, and the third. And someone brought up the other day when that very thing was brought up, that all it took was one Japanese person in Congress for Japanese get reparations. So it's really about how, like Uncle Pooh Bear and Auntie Crystal have been saying all this time. Like, people know our history. We don't know enough of it that apparently, because it all, if one person come over here as an immigrant, get into the government, and then after the government does wrong to their people, all it takes is one to push for them to get their reparations.
Yep.
And we done built the whole damn country.
Yep.
And we got hundreds of black people who have been in the system, if not thousands. As a matter of fact, the federal government is the highest employer of black people in America. That's a fact. And for all those things to be true, yet we are undeserving reparations. That's interesting.
I wish Dad could get in on this.
Yeah,
I'm listening. Can you hear me?
Good. He's good. When there's no feedback, he's good. Go, Pops.
No.
So wait a minute. Let's give it a few seconds. Okay, go, Pops. It takes about 10 seconds, and then it'll be clear. Okay, give it, let's see, 5, 4, 3, 2,
I don't know what's going on.
bam, told you. Go, Pops.
Because I can see y'all and I can hear you,
Go, Pops.
but I can't.
We can hear you.
You can't hear me, can you?
Yes.
Oh, you can hear me now?
Okay.
Yeah, okay. I didn't have nothing to say. I was just trying to get in on the conversation.
Well, come on. Well, let's hear what 91 has to say.
Yeah, all right. I was going to say, though, have everybody been keeping up with the inquiry with the Senate about January the 6th?
No.
What's that?
Did you know that they were trying to get in touch with the Secretary of Defense and the Attorney General, not Attorney General, Secretary of Defense and the Secretary of the Army had a meeting at the same time that the thing was going on, and they said they couldn't get in touch with them. So it was 3 hours lapse in time before they could get a chance to get the National Guard into the place. Have you heard that?
No.
That's almost sickening, And this black is a lieutenant general, a major general, black major general, and he was just sickening that he had to get authority in order to send the National Guard in, right?
Mm-hmm.
He can't get in touch with the Secretary of the Army, which he got to go through, and the Army got to go through the Secretary of Defense. And they both have a meeting at the same time, right in the Capitol.
That is wild. Well, you know what? I'm gonna pull it.
Yeah, we caught all that, but now it's tough for you to come through.
I'll come back.
Sorry. You know what? I gotta let's do our final thoughts today until we figure out how to fix these issues. Well, it probably involves me going to Grandpa's house sometime this weekend. But so I'm gonna go first this time. My final thought is I'm happy that my grandpa is okay after taking that shot.
Yes.
He's healthy and that nothing bad has happened so far, and that we will monitor him and make sure he is perfectly fine. Every day that adds up and he's okay, I'm happy about it. Doesn't necessarily mean I'll take it right after that, but the fact that my grandfather is fine is all I really care about right now. That's great. If anyone else has taken the shot and is watching this show and is doing well, I'm happy for you. I hope nothing bad happens to anybody who takes this shot or anything in general, because I wanted people to be healthy. My grandpa looks good. Man, he took the shot and put a polo on, so he's feeling good. So other than that, I just want to point out that I'm happy for that little girl, that she knows herself and she knows her history. Shout out to her family or whoever taught her about herself, because we need more little kids to be able to know about their history, because it's not about good. It's not about I'm gonna rephrase that. It is about knowing the good, bad, and the ugly, because that's how you make valid opinions. That's how you have valid information. You got to know the whole story. That's with anything. So that's my final thought.
Yeah, I'll go ahead, Chris.
Let's see. My final thoughts is that I absolutely love this family here. I love. There we go. Auntie came in right after this came in. Hey, sis.
Good.
Love how roll with the punches. As far as the topic, I don't even. It's been so funny and sporadic. I will say, as it comes to baby girl, I do give mad credit to her parents because they instill something in her. I don't know what it is or how often they talk to her, but that's a conversation with her parents that her parents have had. And for that, I give them mad props because for that baby to be the only one in the class and to still feel confident, that's amazing. Her parents did a great job. So yeah, and I would say my final rating, yeah, I'm gonna stick with a 7 with the Hop Slam. I feel good though right now. So yay.
Yeah.
And shout out to Freddie, the sequel Taylor, for the brand awareness. Fitness is not a game. Right on.
Yeah.
You got a special guest who rolled in at the last second.
Right. Look, I'm liking the sequel. I think I'm gonna start going as the sequel. So this might be my thing. But I'll say, right, I'm with Josh. I'm glad Dad's feeling good from the shot. I can't wait for him to get his second one. I know he's ready to start traveling again. Got me over here wondering, should I try to get the shot so I can travel with you? But hopefully we don't need, come to that, right? But so that.
I feel pretty confident those shots are pretty safe.
Yeah, well, it's in your arm already. I'm pretty sure you biased.
No, I don't mean just me and that particular. I'm talking about all three of them: the Johnson, the Merck, the Pfizer shots, because I see a lot of people who are instrumental in preventing these shots are people who would color too. So I'm kind of think they kind of looking out for.
There's people of color that was whooping you and helping them hang you by trees too. So like you better be careful. Everybody, all skin folk ain't your kinfolk.
I understand that,
Yeah, but
wait a minute, y'all know the service for Pop's been working ever since Alice came in and left out.
Yeah,
everybody notice that? Okay.
Right. I'll say for as far as baby girl, that's great, and I'll still say that the country is sick and is full of it, because I'll give a specific example. I'm gonna look into this. I got to do more history on this, but when the Nazis did try to exterminate the Jews, and thankfully they didn't, and one body death, no matter the total, one body death was one too many. But when Germany decided that it was gonna pivot and move beyond Hitler and all of his madness, they did a thorough re-education of the people. They went down into the kids and their curriculum, and they changed everything. They told the ugly truth. They talked about how nasty it was, how it can't be done again, why there should be respected, and all of that. They did the internal work to change the trajectory of the country. America has never done that. America watched Germany do that. America knows that it works. They've done all the research. You got all these PhDs out here writing papers around this shit all the time. They know what they need to do, yet they refuse to do it because they make trillions of dollars off of it, and it doesn't impact their children. Tell the truth, shame the devil.
He said that.
Well, that's this week's episode. Hopefully we'll
let Pops go.
I thought Grandpa did his already.
Oh, well, he was just interjecting.
And his service has been clean. So Pops, what's your final thought?
You got some closing thoughts, Pops?
No, the closing thoughts is all of a sudden everything seems to be working pretty good. Sound and everything seems to come to. So I'm happy with that,
All right.
That's good. That's good. And incremental change.
Incremental change. like I said, I gotta go there one more time. I gotta go there one time, because I have to give the Black woman her dues. I mean, I'm evidently I'm seeing things from a different distance, But they done some things that we just say, yeah, well, okay, so they got out the boat.
The vaccine kicked in.
And all the food states was so mad because
Right.
he didn't know about those black women. When he got so mad, when he found out the black boat was in Wisconsin, was in Michigan, was in Georgia, he almost blowed his mind. That's why he said it was a legal election. That's why he wanted to stop the count.
That's your
Of
boy,
course,
though.
I mean, they did a job, and they continuously doing a job. I mean, you know, from the capital to all your states, you see the rising of the black woman. Let's give her a round of applause. What can I say about that?
What up, Fred Taylor?
Well, good. Well,
Hey, that was appropriate.
And
That
it's
was
just the
appropriate on
beginning of
Women's
it.
History Month.
Yes.
cool.
That was appropriate for Women's History Month, Pops. Well said.
Good. Well,
Yeah,
said.
all right.
Well, hopefully y'all who still watched and stuck through this whole thing with us. Next week we should, have better sound and everything. We might even have a guest. So, everyone be safe. God bless or whatever you believe. We'll see you guys later.
All right.
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace.
Did Grandpa say be easy?
I said peace.
Oh, see ya. All right. See you guys. Love you.
See, love you too.